Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth. And also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. All right, and title of this lesson is New Covenant equals immortality. All right, because as the scriptures say, 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter says, flesh and blood shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right. And we know, let me see, this body is made to go off. Hold on, we're going to get away from that scripture real quick. Which I have a couple scriptures lined up. All right. Subject to vanity. All right. Which this is Romans 8:20. All right. It says, for the creature was made subject to vanity. All right. Let's check out the word subject real quick. Arranged under, subordinate, put into subjection. All right. So really, these bodies, all right, they was made to go off. All right. You won't have perfection in these bodies. All right. Apostle Paul made a statement. He said, in me dwelleth no good thing. Right. And also is written in the book of James, if you offend at one part of the law, all right, you offend at all, you know. So we need Yahushai, all right, and we need new bodies, all right. We need new bodies. That's why the scripture speaks about him being the mediator of the new covenant, all right, because he conquered the flesh, you know. And know what? He was the only one to actually walk perfect in the flesh, you know, and died and what rose back up again, you know, into what immortality. That's why he's the that's why he's the mediator of the of the new covenant, you know, not for just that reason only, but for multiple reasons, you know, him being the son of the Most High, you know, him bringing sin into the world, you know, but also but also playing the part of bringing righteousness back into the world, you know. It's multiple reasons why he's the mediator, you know. So let's read this over again. The creature was made subject to vanity, and that's true, man. We made subject to vanity. I want to hear vanity too. Listen to this. And it's from the Greek. Ma'at yades. It says, what is void of truth and appropriateness, perverseness, depravity, frivolity, want of vulgar. Let me see. Morally depravity. You see. So this body is made to go off. I'm gonna quote it again. Flesh and blood should not enter into the kingdom of heaven. You know. We need those bodies, man. So let's go back to that Ezekiel. Ezekiel 32:26. A new heart also will I give you, a new spirit will I put within you. All right. So which means what the Lord is he's gonna completely change us. And I will take away the stony heart. See, the Lord, he's not gonna play out this story second time. Because that's what these guys that's what these guys is basically teaching, you know. So if you're talking about you're under you're under the new covenant in this body, man, you're out of your damn mind, man. Something's wrong with you, you know. Because this is a sinful body. This is a very wicked body. The thoughts we have, you know. No, the Lord said He's gonna give us a whole totally new spirit, man. You know, it says a new heart also I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh, right? And also that stony heart represents what? Jake being hard headed. Okay, going off. Check out that word real quick. Right? Here's another one that it says a hard heart, another basically hard headed, man. You know, cause like, cause just like Moses said, hey, Moses said, look, I knew you niggas was gonna go off, man. You know, but guess what? That's why we have who Yahweh Shai, and I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. And ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. Let me see, read a little bit more of this. I will also save you from all your uncleanness. And how though? By him making us perfect. And I will call for the corn and will increase it and lay no famine upon you. Basically the blessings. Okay. So let's check out some of these precepts they got right here. Well, let's hit this Jeremiah 32 and 39. Let me see. Let's start from 38. Jeremiah 32 and 38. And they shall be my people, and I will be their power, and I will give them one heart and one way, that they may fear me forever. Right? Because when you look around at Jake now, Jake does not have the fear of the Most High on him. You know, they they just don't, man. You know, Jake is fucking complete reprobates over here in America, or any other country where the Lord have driven Israel, man. Jake are fucking reprobates, eating all kind of abominable foods, you know, and all kind of wicked fucking acts, man. Jake is doing. I don't care where the hell you go, man. Jake is somewhere being a coon and a demon. It says, I will give them one heart and one way, that they may fear me forever, for good of them and their children after them. And I will make them an everlasting covenant. You see that? An everlasting covenant. You know, he's not going to give us that stony heart again. You know, we can't still have these stony hearts and still be in the and claim to be in the new covenant. You know, we need new bodies. It says to do them good, but I will put my fear in their hearts, and they shall not depart from me. You see, and I'm gonna stop right there. So let's go to the original scriptures I had written down, which, you know, those were some beautiful scriptures right there. Let's go to Book of Wisdom of Solomon real quick. Because originally the Lord, you know, which, look, this is all part this was all part of the story, you know. But originally, you know, if man wouldn't have went off, we would still be in our perfection, you know. But as time went on, you know, from Adam sinning, you know, we just decrease, you know, within all these years, you know. So all right, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 3. And the reason I'm saying that, hold on, is that Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 3? I don't think that's it. No, it's 23. Salakia. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 3, 23. If it says, for Yahweh created man to be immortal, but not just any man, all right? We're talking about the Israelite man here, all right? He created the Israelite man to be immortal, you know? That's why it's written, you know, they waited for the manifestation of the sons of the power, you know. So not just any man. Matter of fact, and let's grab that too. Not just any man. All right, because everybody is not a son of the power. All right, everybody's not a son of God. You got the son of God, and then you got the sons of God. All right, and this is the same chapter. It says, for For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the powerful. You know why? So things can be in what? Perfection. But first, guess what? The Lord got to change us first. I'm gonna read that 20. It says, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly. See, back to that again. It says, but by the reason of him who have subjected the same in hope, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of this corruption. You see, these bodies, man. Yeah, man. We all went off, but guess what? This story ends with a this story right here actually ends with a happy ending, you know. And that's us receiving salvation, but also those new bodies, you know. Like I was just reading in that Jeremiah, the Lord said, "What He gonna put His fear in us, man." You know, really, hey, man, really, we probably don't even fear the Lord. You know, we probably don't even fear the Lord like we supposed to. You know, but I tell you this, in these days to come, you know, he gonna really get his fear. But back to what I was quoting, you know, we don't even really have the fear. We don't even have how can I put this, the correct amount of fear on us, you know. So when the Lord changes, he gonna change us. He's gonna change us. He's gonna change us completely, you know. Our spirit, you know, how much we fear him, how much we love him, you know. He's going to change us completely, man. Okay? It says, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but the reason of him who have subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. For we know the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together unto now. You see? So look, man, we need those bodies. All right? So we can rule perfectly, judge perfectly. You know? Hey, we can't have no fault. You know? No fault. It says for we know the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together unto now. And not only they, but ourselves also. We have the first fruits of the Spirit. So look, what is these fucking guys talking about? If you're talking about you in the new covenant already, you're not groaning, man. You know? You're not sighing and crying. You're not tired of this place. If you're talking about you in the new covenant already, you know? It says, we ourselves groaneth within ourselves, waiting for the adoption the to wit the redemption of our body. Okay? Those new bodies, man. So we need those new bodies, man. You know? I gotta say, and I gotta stop saying you are the word you know. But still, you know. So let's go back to that Wisdom of Solomon 2:23, whatever. Like I was saying, when we was meant to be perfect, it says, for Yahweh created man to be immortal and made him to be the image of his eternity. And like I was saying, not just any man, but guess what? The Israelite man, the sons of the power, you know? But it says, for your Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be the image of his eternity. All right, when you look up the word eternity, look up that word eternity real quick. Let's look that up. Look up the word eternity. Eternity. It says eternity means time without end, or infinity. You see, timeless. See, the Lord made us to what? Live forever. All right. But what? We went off. It says, nevertheless, through envy of the devil came into the world that it says, and they that do hold on the side shall find it. You right? Because why? Adam went off. All right. He hearkened to the to his wife Eve, through the serpent. Now let's grab another scripture, which I'm just showing you. We can't enter into this new covenant with this flesh. We just can't, and that's just we just can't. This is 2 Corinthians 4:18. Let's go to 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 4:18 says, For while we look not at the things which are seen, right? Because look, we can see ourselves. You can look at yourself, see yourself in the mirror. You can see regular people. You can see the grass and all these different things. This present world, but we understand that this stuff is just it's just temporary. It's just a temporal thing. Even this body is just a temporal thing. For while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. All right. For the things which are seen are temporal, right? Even us. But the things which are not seen are eternal, man. And that goes for for everything, Whether it's the whether it's the kingdom of heaven or us, which is hand in hand, us and the kingdom of heaven, and our dominion. Period. All that is what? Eternal. We're showing you what you can't. You can't be in the new covenant right now, and I have to keep reiterating that, I know I sound like a fucking broken record, but you got to keep hitting that point, because what these guys is teaching, it don't add up with the doctrine. It don't add up with the scriptures. It just don't. This is 1 Corinthians 15:50. Now this I say, brethren, and this is flat out to the point. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot enter the kingdom of Yahweh. Neither does corruption inherit incorruption. You see? So hey, this body is not going. So now let's go to Hebrews 8 and 9. We're gonna go into that chapter. So these guys that's actually teaching that madness. These they don't understand the scriptures. They don't understand we're gonna receive it. We're gonna receive immortality first. Because like it says, if we go back, let's go back to that chapter real quick. All right, it says, let's read down. It says, it's 51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. Look up that word change real quick. To exchange one thing for another. You see, you're going to put off what? This corruption for what? For incorruption. It says to transform. That's plain. It says, in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised, incorruptible, and we shall be changed. You see? So just like that, we're going to change, man. All right? In the twinkling of an eye. This body All right, it's not gonna go up on the chariot. Who's who's ever saved? We're gonna go to our purest form. So let's go to the book of Hebrews. Hebrews, let's start from 8 and 8. Matter of fact, let's start from 7. For if the first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second one. All right, because hey, look up the word faultless real quick. Blameless, deserving. Because the whole thing of the law, it had what word can I use? Stipulations in it. If you transgress, you can sacrifice a dove, a goat, or a sheep. Which means what? It was already set up for you to go off, man. Or what? The Lord knew you was gonna go off, so He set up, sacrifices. So you can atone for your sins. And that's why it's perfect when it mentions, and we'll probably read that in the book of Hebrews, the 12th chapter too, where it mentions Yahweh Shai being the mediator of the new covenant. You got to ask yourself, why is he the mediator of the new covenant? Because he actually conquered death, and he actually lived a life without sin. Let me see something real quick. See if I can find that. See if it pop up in Hebrews. Right, and I think that's it right there. 1 second. Sometimes different scriptures pop up in your head. All points him that he was. Right. So it'll be that one. Okay. Salakia. So, yeah. Let's go back to that. This is a Hebrews 8 and 8. For finding fault with them, he saith, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in that day. Because, hey, you got to remember, Israel had that stony heart, had that stony heart. When I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, hey, that's why he had to kill a lot of Israelites, when we came out of Egypt the first time. And guess what? On this second salvation, he going to kill a lot of Israelites too. It says, because they continue not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people. All right, which means what? Jake is going to be perfect. He's going to download those laws in us, man. To perfection, because it's written. What's that? Right. I think that's Wisdom of Solomon too. 1 and 15. Right. It's written. All right. It says righteousness is immortal. See, so the laws of the Most High is what? Immortal. All right, let's go. This is another one I think pertains to that too. Let me see. Let's put in that word immortal real quick. All right, listen to this. Sirach 19 and 19. Right? It says, "For the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do these things please him shall receive the tree of immortality." You see? Except what? He gonna download it in us, so we're not gonna ever go off, you know? He's not gonna ever go we're not gonna ever go off, you know? You're gonna be perfect. I read the second verse soon. "The fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and all wisdom is the performance of the law, and the knowledge of his omnipotency." All right, I can't ever pronounce that right. So let's go back. Yeah, because right now, even all right, because we already got the law, okay, and guess what? We still going off. We not perfect, so the Lord got to take those laws, all right, and just actually put it in us, all right, and really make us make us righteous robots, you know, change us. That's how you want to put it. Which, hey, I don't mind being a righteous robot, you know, as long as I make it, you know. I think I probably can stop right there. But it was kind of another point that I really want to hop on too. But I'll probably just jump to it. I probably don't have to get the. All right, let me go to Romans real quick. Go back to Romans. Romans 6 and 4. Which I don't have to get that. Yeah, because like I was going into when I was reading that, you know, when I read that in Hebrews the 12th chapter, it spoke about, you know, how the Lord, he was the author. Ah, damn, I gotta go back and read it. All right. Then we go back to that Hebrews 12:24 real quick. It says, "And to Yahushua, the mediator of the new covenant, and to the blood of the sprinkling that speak of better things than that be of Abel." Yeah, so and the reason and the reason of that is because what? The Lord conquered death, you know? He he actually rose from the dead, you know? He actually finished his course, you know? So it makes sense to have him, or it makes sense for him to be the mediator, you know, because he actually conquered death, and guess what? He has his new body, you know. So we seek to be like him. So let's go to Romans on that. This is Romans 6 and 4. It says, "Therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Yahushua was raised from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should be in the newness of life." Right? It says, "For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death," so like in the likeness of his death, we shall also we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection. You see? Because the resurrection, it was what? It was a glorious thing. He's on the right hand of the Father. All right. He was raised from the dead, you know. He received that new body. He conquered death, you know. So guess what? We're gonna be in that same likeness. Okay? So with that, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Shimmer Kakadash. The bonders to the L's of GMS. Also salutations. Sadakim out there that's pushing this truth. And also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.